Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
Welcome to another edition of Classic Comic Talks. And this time we're going to feature, first of all, some wrestling news. This is from Cosmic Book News. It's Dwayne Johnson, now a supervillain as WWE explodes for WrestleMania. So joining Mr. McMahon, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is now an official supervillain as the WWE has exploded prior to WrestleMania 40. So basically, it's Cody Rhodes. When Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble, Rhodes is supposed to go on and fight his pick at WrestleMania. However, The Rock has since returned to the WWE and claiming a match against his cousin, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania. Which, of course, means Rhodes won't be fighting Reigns, but Seth Rollins. Worth to mention is that Dwayne Johnson has recently been named to the board of WWE parent owner TKO, which also comes with Johnson now owning the trademark to The Rock. The appointment is also basically means Johnson is a boss at the WWE as well. So he can be Lucas boss for Reigns, Rhodes, and Rollins. So during the weeks after Royal Rumble, with word Dwayne Johnson is supposed to take on Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, fans haven't been happy and have been backing Cody Rhodes as Cody Rhodes has gone viral on Twitter with "We want Cody." Yes. Look at that. The Rock is officially a supervillain. So, who do you think? The Rock and Roman Reigns unveiled their bloodline, their long family history of wrestling. But out came Cody Rhodes. Reigns made a remark about Rhodes' father, the legendary Dusty Rhodes, which saw Rhodes make a remark about the grandfather of both Johnson and Reigns. Oh boy, this is going to be massive. Cody told the pair their grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia, would be ashamed of them, which set off The Rock and he slapped Rhodes in the face. Okay. Cody also chose Roman Reigns to fight at WrestleMania 40. Whoa. Seth Rollins also told both Johnson and Reigns that they don't get to do whatever they want, but The Rock shot back. They can do whatever the bleep they wanted. Oh boy. So, in an interview, The Rock interrupted and told Triple H that he better fix things or they will. This is gonna be awesome. Triple H has since confirmed Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Decisions made. Cody Rhodes gets a chance to finish his story when he challenges Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. Well, so that's in April 6 and April 7, WrestleMania 40. Wow. So that's it for our first topic. So the next topic is from Mark Waid. This is Mark Waid gives Darkseid his most badass moment in years in Batman Superman World's Finest number 24. This is written by George Marston. So, according to Waid, he's not just the guy who sits on the throne and shoots shoots Omega beams. Okay. Batman Superman World's Finest marks the end of the title's momentous Kingdom Come arc, in which Superman and Batman have traveled to the multiverse world of the original Kingdom Come story to try and find some redemption for Superman's former sidekick, David Sikela, now known as Magog. But things aren't so simple, and the threat rearing its head on the world of Kingdom Come must turn out to be, of course, Darkseid, seeking to conquer yet another world for the Empire of Apocalypse. This sets up a massive finale in number 24, in which we learn the fate of Magog and whether he'll find any kind of heroic arc after his fall from grace. So this is a Mark Swain interview from Newsarama. So uh, Mark World's Finest 24 speaking out from a one hell of a cliffhanger in 23 with the arrival of Darkseid. He's the one of the toughest villains in the DC universe. Did it feel kind of inevitable bringing him up against Batman and Superman after all these issues? So Mark responded, "No, actually, I was actually avoiding it, but I didn't think we could get there. I didn't think he was necessary. But as I got there near the end of the story, I realized he was inevitable. Of course, Darkseid is inevitable. We didn't see Darkseid in the original Kingdom Come. We saw Orion on Apocalypse in his space. So we're seeing the dark side of this reality for the first time. When you decided to bring him in, were you thinking specifically about how this moment would tie into the overall story of Kingdom Come with what we've seen before? And well, actually, as it stands, as the way the DC multiverse is built, it has been explained to me, New Genesis and Apocalypse exists outside of the multiverse, so there's no alternate versions of Darkseid. This is Darkseid, man. I had goosebumps by just saying that. Damn. Damn you, Mark Waid. So this is Darkseid, and he's coming to this earth for maybe not the first time, but for a very momentous time. Yes, for him. So how does this tie into what we saw in Kingdom Come? Were you consciously thinking this is going to be part of history of that world? Is it more one is it more one of those things that it's like a little bit like comic book history where you can sort of squint your eyes on it? Mark said, a little. Like I said, he was a game time call. And as I was burning towards the end of 23, I wasn't sure that he was needed. Then I realized something could do with him that I haven't seen for a long time, which is to reestablish his physicality. That that's in issue 24. Man, damn. He's not just one guy who sits on the throne and shoots mega beams. He actually is a badass fighter. Was it in Rogue One where Darth Vader was just walking down the hall? Yeah, that's what we wanted to evoke It's just that moment of Darth Vader walking down the hall, knocking stormtroopers left and right without breaking a sweat. That's what we wanted to evoke with Darkseid. Man, bravo. So, putting a strong physical match in Darkseid against Superman, Batman. You got two Superman, two Batman, so you can kind of cut loose a little bit. Plus, we have all the other heroes standing there. We have Green Lantern and Wonder Woman, the Cap, Shazam, so many others. The Kingdom Come arc is ending in World's Finest 24. Did we see in 23 that the start of maybe a little bit of redemption on some level for David Magog? Maybe, but then again, if we're following the rules of Kingdom Come, and this is prior to Kingdom Come, redemption might be too strong a word because he still has destiny to fulfill that will wind up being the domino that kicks off Kingdom. Well, okay. Yeah. The tricky part of the story is that I can fully redeem Magog because his destiny is written in stone. At the same time, I couldn't put Batman and Superman in a position to fail at what they can at what they came here to do, which was find David and reconnect him and guide him. So this issue is me threading that needle. So how will we see this fallout in Superman and Batman moving forward? So Mark said there are threads that we're picking up. One of the major ones that drives our Superman through the world's finest Kingdom Come storyline, as we already seen, is that our Superman sees how the Kingdom Come Superman failed to accomplish certain things, like saving everyone in the destruction of Kingdom Come, and it's actually making him nervous. He's just another version of me. Am I capable of that level of fear that will be nagging away at him? So, moving out of the Kingdom Come arc, World's Finest 25 is coming. And how do we see the coming issues? It's thrilling, according to Waid. There's no substitute for writing an ongoing series. I've written plenty of close-ended series, plenty of miniseries, and you can be interesting things in those. But let's see something about writing an ongoing series that gives me flexibility. If I want the story to do 3 issues, it can be. If I want the next one to just be 1 issue, it can be. I don't have a plan within a certain amount of time and real estate and make it fit. Well, awesome art. So that's it. This is kind of long. Personally, I think this is Mark Waid doing his dig at the movie version of Darkseid. Honestly. So third topic for today. This is the classic 90s X-Men haven't looked this good in decades. This is by George Marston. All right. This is animation. The 90s X-Men haven't looked this good in years, ahead of the return of Marvel's Merry Mutant to their most popular decade in the upcoming Disney Plus X-Men 97 animated series. Marvel is publishing a corresponding comic book, and now the publisher has revealed a gorgeous variant cover by fan favorite Russell Dotterman that may be the most iconic image of the 90s X-Men since, well, the 90s. This looks awesome. The 90s, the X-Men is written by Steve Fox with art by Salva Espin and is created with the direct input from the showrunners to the revived animated series. The comic will show where the characters from the core cast of the original 90s animated series has been in the time between the end of the original series and the start of the revival, which follows the same continuity. Dotterman's wraparound variant cover, seen above, yes, look at that, is actually a flashback to the artist's own past as well, as it updates a piece he did years ago that was actually the art that led him to get a job drawing for Marvel. Yes. As long time fan of Dotterman's art, it is interesting and exciting to see the comparison of his older piece, which was very popular among fans even for Dotterman's Marvel career in his new version. Okay. X-Men, the animated series, was everything to me as a kid and sparked my love of the X-Men and comics. I wouldn't be a comic book artist without it, says Dotterman. So I'm excited. I'm so excited for this book and, of course, the animated series. Again, uh, 90s. I think I was really old back then. Yeah, I think I was already in my 30s back in 97. Anyway, next topic. Okay, as our last topic, we go into bounding into comics with Batman Cape Crusader will be darker than its forebears, but it won't feature Kevin Conroy at all, despite rumors. This is by J.B. Augustine. The next Batman cartoon to carry the mantle began by Bruce Timm and Paul Dini. Batman Cape Crusader aims to go farther than the trend-setting series even did or could with the restrictions of broadcast television. So much it turns out that it comes with a viewer warning from its lead writer. Look at that poster. Famed Captain America scribe and creator of the Winter Soldier, Ed Brubaker, revealed in a Zoom interview with YouTubers, the comic book club, that Cape Crusader will be a much more mature show. I'll warn you guys, it's definitely a lot different than Batman, the animated series, he said. So I wonder. Brubaker made it clear this will be a full-on reboot of the Batman animated universe in every sense and everything producer Tim always wanted to do. It's very much a reconception of starting over. It's not PG-13, but it's definitely a lot different. It's sort of like the show Bruce Tim always wanted to make, but they wouldn't let him make it. Uh, let's check this out. Oh, this is long. Sorry, this is longer. The writer also teased how much more violent and war this series will be. There's a lot more, people actually getting punched on the camera. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but everyone will kill me if I say it. It's kind of a nowhere, nowhere. It's definitely a different take that I hope people will love. But people will also be shocked by some things. I wonder what the information is shared is in line with what executive producer Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams shared in their statement when Cape Crusaders was announced. They are beyond excited to working together to bring this character back to tell and grow some new stories in Gotham City. Okay. Tim, Reeves, and Abrams are seemingly bringing everybody in that they think will make this series something special. Expectations are middling at best, so they are not in. They're, they are in for an uphill battle. They could surprise us and make it good, maybe even epic. But no matter how it turns out, there is one component that they won't have. So basically, the untimely passing of Kevin Conroy is really being felt over at DC. And Kevin Conroy won't be the voice of Bruce Wayne Batman. Yeah, sorry. And add to the fact that a certain Gano show is wanting to meddle in everything DC. Well, we'll wait and see if this series is going to be good. This, of course, is produced by Matt Reeves, uh, J.J. Abrams, and Bruce Timm. Well, that's it for today. Next time.
killing people?
They look alive to me.
Because I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point.
I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero, but you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.